Denisha. I am back with another freaking video, and I'm on a road trip with my who?
Hey,
my what? Oh, I know what you're saying.
I was just rapping.
So we was just talking. What were we even talking about?
Okay, so I brought up the idea. I said
no. What brought up that question though? Like, what were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about. Okay, we were talking about Beyonce making music. We was talking about Beyonce making music.
Yeah.
And how. And I said, you know, Beyonce is just putting out anything at this point. Not to say the album was bad. I'm just saying she can just put out anything right now. Is because she basically done reached her Jay-Z era. And no, I didn't try to make it no funny pun. I just said it like that. But I said, yeah, no pun.
Literally.
But yeah. So I'm like, she literally just in her Jay-Z era right now. Like, she done did everything she had to do already to become a legend, to become an icon. Like, if whether you agree with it or not, if Beyonce died, they would make a tribute to her the same way they did Prince or, you know, whatever, TLC, you know, different people that done got tributes or whatever. So because she done got the Grammy, she done got the Emmys, she done did, when she first came out as a group, she did everything she needed to do to get stardom, which was make the music that was trending, make the music that everybody wants you to make. Then she became a solo artist, finding her way, and then she was able to start putting out the music that she wanted to put out, what she wanted to talk about, what she felt like was good. And that's when she became this, no, I want it like this type person that you see her now in her behind the scenes documentaries or footage, like with Homecoming and all that stuff like that. Because she the boss now. Like, I call the shots. Y'all don't, I'm not doing what y'all want me to do to get famous. I'm doing what I want to do, and that's gonna get me famous. So now that she's done that, now she's just doing like features or just going back to doing music that I guess, let me hop on this trend again. Now she's hopping on the trend, but not to get famous, more so she's just having fun with music now. So you generally gonna have fun doing things that are currently on trend, if that makes sense. So now she following the trends for the sake of just having fun with music, because she done said all she wanted to say when she was doing the music that she wanted to do. And now, you know, you starting to hear her music, she talk about residuals, pay me in equity, this and that. Like, it's no longer performance for money. Like, it's time to focus on the legacy now. I done did the music thing, and I'm gonna still do music, but I'm finna be a wife, I'm finna have kids, I'm finna invest, I'm finna put more into my clothing brand, because she's been had Ivy Park for a while. But I want to say, just like in the recent few years, at least to me, that Ivy Park just really been taking off.
And isn't this her first album releasing since Lemonade? That was her last album, right?
Well, Homecoming and then the Lion King album.
Oh, that
like
she's Black is King.
Black is King. Yeah, Black is King. Yeah, so that's technically her album. Okay. I mean, just produced by Disney, because she was on every song, so I assume she's a primary artist. And then when you think Black is King, you think Beyonce. Other than Lion King, you think Beyonce. So, yeah, she done did that. She done acted. She done sang. She done danced. Like, she done whatever. She's just checking boxes. She's just having fun. Whatever sounds cool. If she's bored and got time, and this is trending right now, that's what she gonna make. That's what she gonna make her music tailored to. But she's not. Other artists have decided to do it the same way. They just probably took music out completely, like Rihanna. She also in her Jay-Z era. Yeah, she's also in her, like, she has a kid, and then now that she has a kid, she definitely finna be chill, on mommy mode, like on her Jay-Z stuff, and she became a billionaire like Jay-Z. That's what I'm saying. So, but she couldn't do that still trying to make music the way people want her to make music. She couldn't can give 100%, and then she's so hands-on with her business. So giving 100% with your businesses, with your businesses, because she has multiple. How can you?
Dude,
yeah, somebody
what in
just
the world,
literally was finna hit us.
Why?
And I would have got that moment on camera. That's crazy. Anyway, she wouldn't be able to be 100% all in the way she is with her businesses if she was still doing music. But she also was doing features. She just wasn't making the album like what Beyonce is doing now, except she just made the album. But y'all get what I'm saying. Like, now it's let's invest, let's be a family. We getting older, because Jay-Z definitely in his 50s. And she just turned 40. I think she just turned, Beyonce birthday. Beyonce birthday tomorrow, girl. She might be turning 41. I don't know. But she getting up there.
Yep.
You know.
Definitely is.
So, but then we just talked that whole conversation. I did most of the talking because I hate
driving with folks that just want to.
But Beyonce asked.
Yeah.
Not Beyonce asked. What the heck?
How many more miles we got?
Again. However, sorry y'all had to come back because I don't know.
We was dealing with a lot.
Yeah.
We almost got hit by a car. That threw us off. That's really what happened.
Yeah, we just wanted to get out of traffic for a little bit before we got back on camera. But anyway, that long conversation that I told y'all about led to Bethany like, hold on, if Beyonce was to die, oh yeah, because I was talking about the tribute. We had, when we got to the tribute part, that if she died, they would make a tribute. Bethany was like, how do you think she would die? And I'm like, bro, I have no idea. Like, Beyonce is not gonna die.
So she brought up the.
And y'all, hold on, I'm sorry. Y'all, please don't get me wrong. I do love Beyonce, but I'm not one of those people that, like, I'm not a part of the Beehive. I'm not like, oh, hell, Beezus, or whatever they be calling her. Oh my gosh, like, I'm not that type. I know it sounds like that. This is very much a Beyonce stan type video, but I'm not trying to be like, oh my god, Beyonce don't die because she died or something like that. Please, y'all, please. I'm not that type of person. Anyways, so ask your question. 68 miles, by the way.
Hey, we can do that far?
Yep.
Only got like an hour left.
Okay, ask your question.
I gotta think about my question now. What was on my next?
How would Beyonce die?
Oh, and then you said, so what if they just say that she got sick or something? Like, do you really expect me to believe that? Like,
right.
Beyonce
ain't died of no.
Beyonce she just up and just naturally got sick.
No.
Like,
when was she sick?
Killed her, bro?
Like, who killed her, bro? Tell us who
I'm
killed
not
her,
gonna
bro.
believe that. I'm just not.
You is not finna tell me Beyonce. Listen, you is not finna tell me that Beyonce died of natural causes. All that money she got, and she ain't had no doctor to see them natural causes, bro. You was not finna tell me.
You telling me that
yeah, I'll kill her.
Leaving
I'll kill
3 kids,
just like that.
and her husband, and everybody in her family just up and down like that.
Right. Oh yeah, they just
Come
sick
on,
like that. She just got sick like that, and ain't no. Stop.
Okay, so let's just say, like I said,
okay.
I wanted to wish death upon nobody.
Yeah, we not wishing death.
But let's just say, let's just say that did happen. How do you think the world would react? I mean, outside of us asking our questions, what we just asked, do you think like folks will be putting flowers everywhere? How do you think her funeral would be? Like, do you think it would be a tradition?
It's gonna be a big. It's
where
gonna
do you
be
think it would be at? Where, you know what I mean?
It's gonna be a very grand funeral for sure. Everything Beyonce do is big. She just made it to that level as an artist, I guess. But it's gonna be a very grand funeral. Oh my gosh. I hate that we saying this on camera because I promise you we not trying to wish death on this lady.
No, we really
and it
aren't.
sounds really, really bad.
It does sound really bad, but it's just a thought, cause like just how other celebrities that passed away, like Whitney Houston, we never thought that we knew this shit had a drug problem.
It's just
but
we never think about that. Like, we don't want to think about it. We don't want to be real about it. But anything can happen to any one of us at any time.
And I brought up to her Kobe Bryant. Nobody expected that to happen. When it happened, it shocked the world. People are still torn up about that. And his wife is still going through things, by the way.
It's gonna shock the world.
She just got
the way it
like
did
a
when Kobe Bryant died.
$16 million lawsuit.
Yeah, because
like
the
she
pictures.
just won.
I was reading up on it. Yeah.
I can't. Y'all don't quote me. I don't know how much it was, but
it was 16 million.
It was 16 million. Okay.
But it's gonna shock the world just like that. I'm not sure how that would look in other people's music, because like when somebody that's in the sports world pass away, it's easy to like retire their jersey, or if they haven't already done it, or you know, I don't know if they give Hall of Fames to people not living. I don't know how that works, but you know, just stuff like that, or do a special jersey color. Like, it's easy to do that, but then like you're asking if Beyonce, if something was happening to Beyonce, that artists tribute her in their music. They may do a Beyonce energy type song, and they're definitely gonna do a tribute. But for everyone to try to embody Beyonce, I don't know. That's not really feasible. But it's definitely gonna shock the world. I think if she died that natural causes, or like how Michael Jackson died, and you know, like they were saying he was a sacrifice. And
see, that's what I'm saying. Like, what do you think would be the speculation?
Oh, it's definitely gonna be a lot of, especially if she died of natural causes, or she died because she was sick in the hospital bed like Michael Jackson was. It's definitely gonna be controversy about Illuminati stuff, or her being sick, whatever, for her family, whatever. It's gonna be crazy. But it's definitely gonna make life interesting.
It really is.
You know, it's definitely gonna have social media in a frenzy. I don't know, right now. I hope nothing happened to her though, because that's wild to think about. But it's wild to think about for anybody. Not just celebrities, like. Cause
like,
even with Melvin, and Melvin is our friend from high school that passed away.
Yeah.
But even with him, like, I can think about that today and still feel just as confused as I did about what happened.
Yeah, me too.
Right, like fishing, something that he loved to do. That's great. Like,
okay,
that's wild.
So we're gonna explain the stories to y'all. So I was at work one day. At this time, I worked at Five Guys. You worked at Party City, right?
Yes, which was right across the street from each other.
Literally, like, I could walk.
Yeah, it was like a highway. Is that a highway? Yeah, it was like a major. Well, it's not really a highway, but it's in a.
Why is y'all riding me? I do not want to hit these people. We are going slow. Get off my tail. My man, y'all.
Well, yeah, it was just like a busy shopping area that we worked at. So you couldn't just walk across the street to get to Five Guys. But like, you had to cross like a major street that dang near looked like a highway.
Yes.
To get to, so whatever. We worked across the street from each other.
Yes. So I had went on my lunch break, and I had not checked my social media. Like, the first thing I did was call my boyfriend at the time, and he answered the phone. And so he seen you off. Like, you know, whenever you date somebody, you getting to know them, you getting to know their attitudes, and something really wrong, something not. I could tell something was really wrong, you know what I mean? So he was like, man, my boy dead, man, my boy dead. So I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm sitting there eating my lunch. And he was like, Mel. And I was like, who are you talking about? He was like, the football player, Melvin. He didn't say his last name because I don't think he knew. Or, you know, he was just out of it or whatever. And I was like, why haven't I heard about it? Like, where did you hear that from? And so he didn't explain the story. He just kept saying it over and over. So I was like, okay, well, let me just call you later or whatever. Because I really didn't think nothing had happened. I maybe had thought like he had just got injured or something, like something happened. But why, like, I was thinking, well, if that happened, why would he say dead though? Like, why would he say that he died? And so I immediately went on Instagram. Y'all, the first thing I saw was the news report of Melvin. Every single post I'm scrolling under is Melvin. Oh my God, I can't believe this happened. Oh my God, we just saw you at school, this and this and that. Like, it was like a
because mind y'all, the day that he died, it was our senior. It was the senior. We were juniors. It was the senior. It was the end of the year, and it was senior class day.
Yep.
And I was in choir, so we sang at like the class days and stuff like that. And I had just saw him because the class day was in the gym, and he played football. A lot of the football seniors were graduating, of course. And he was like, man, I'm finna get out of here, bro. I'm finna go home. I'm with my boys. They getting out of here. I'm getting out of here too. That's what he told me directly or whatever. Cause I was like, why you in the hallway, bro? Why you in class? And so he was just like, man, he just kept saying, I'm finna go. I'm finna get out of here. Okay. Didn't think, of course you don't think none of it, whatever. You think he just playing. Cause it was class day. They graduated. So,
mind you too, he was a star football player at our high school.
Definitely star football player, and he was a junior. I don't want to say like senior, like he was a senior, but he was a junior like us. So we were all in the same grade. And but he was older. So definitely like this senior year, he would have definitely been probably one of the star players, if not the star player on the football team just at that time. And definitely was like in Mississippi. He was going to like the combines and stuff that they have, the college days for the football, whatever. So yeah, he would have been on his way. He ain't drank, smoked, he ain't do none of that. Like, and he was cool with everybody. Like this was everybody's favorite homeboy. Like this was everybody's homeboy. Like he was cool with everybody in the school.
He was the one every day in the morning just saying hey to everybody. And you could hear him. You could hear Melvin coming. Literally.
And he was just himself. Like
yeah, he was.
He would come to school with a camo jacket, they football shorts, and some cowboy boots. Looking, or some the boots that he would wear to go swimming. Because as soon as school let out, if he was off, he probably was finna go fishing. And that's what he was doing. That's exactly what happened when he died. Because he left school and went fishing with a boy that boy that played football with him. I don't want to say his name on camera. But you know. So yeah, they went to go fishing after school, and that's exactly what they wore to school, with his big blue old 1970 some blue truck pickup truck that he had. And he'll come in the student parking lot blasting country one day, gospel music the next day, rap another day. Like that's just who he was. So anyway, you on social media, you saw it.
I saw it, and then I immediately called Denise's mom. I called her mom, and I was like,
and why you call my mom, not me?
Okay, I decided to call her mother because I know Denisha is not a person at that time, at the age that we were, what we were going through in our life at that time. I felt like that much pressure and stress at that moment was not good for her. Like, I didn't know how she would react, but I knew for a fact I did not want Denisha to find out how I did, which was getting off work and going on social media. I could not let that happen because how I was shocked, I was in shambles. Denisha can tell you, I could barely breathe when I went to her job. She thought I was having an anxiety attack and needed help getting it down. Like, no, I have to tell you something.
That's exactly what I thought. That is exactly what I thought. So the reason why she said she went to my mom first, the type of pressure. Now I'm not just this was somebody that I dated.
Yeah. So
that's why she said it would have been very, very different, because the year before I had lost my big mom. You know, like I've lost people before and I've still been able to just like move around, but this was somebody that like
was very,
this was my person at the time. So well, around that time. this was my person around that time. Because we did technically break up, but it wasn't that long. It wasn't that many months apart or whatever. So yeah, she didn't want to tell me because she just knew. So when she came in my job, she came and was like, "Dean," I'm thinking like, what's wrong? Like, you know, are you good? Because she was having, you said anxiety attacks or panic attacks?
Whatever.
She was having.
It was just.
Yeah, I think you were having anxiety attacks at the time. So
Yeah,
I'm thinking she was. Yeah, and then like you couldn't breathe. So I'm like, okay, like, what's wrong? Like, what happened? And I see you got your work uniform on. So I'm like, bro, what happened at work? You know?
Yeah.
So. And then, of course, we just knew that we were at work, whatever. So, then I'm like, what's up? And then she says, Mel. And when I went to say, huh? It's like my brain really heard the name that you said.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. I was like, that's how I said, no.
Yeah.
And I dropped to my knees and I just started crying.
She did.
And we were like, the store I was in was closing.
Yeah.
So we were like, when she came in, I think I had to unlock the door. No, I had to unlock the door for you when you came because I could have got in so much trouble. I had to unlock the door for you when you came because we was closing down.
Yeah.
I mean, there was customers in there, but we weren't supposed to let nobody else in there.
Yeah.
I could have really got fired, bro. So, anyway, but it was just God, because I needed to know what was going on. So, anyway, I had to unlock the door to let you in. So we were closing. So.
And you had to finish up a order.
Right. I was doing a balloon order.
You was working when I came in.
Yeah, and I was finishing up, but I was trying to hurry up because I saw you at the door and I see you crying or whatever. So anyway, she says, Mel, my brain finally registers what she meant, and I just like, no. I dropped to my knees and I'm crying. We have customers still in the store. So, but not a lot. Like, we wasn't a whole store of people, y'all. But, maybe like 2 customers were in line. So then I take all my stuff off. My supervisor or the manager at the time, she just had to clock me out because I couldn't clock myself out. Like, I was scrambling, trying to make sure I wasn't leaving nothing, you know. Then, so we leave. We get in the car.
But before we leave, and y'all, it seemed like it took forever. We could not, because we knew we was gonna be driving crazy in traffic. We could not remember, because at the time, Janisha had a blue Mustang.
Yes.
We could not figure out how to turn her hazard lights on.
Yes. That's exactly what was going on.
We had to get the manual out her car and everything.
Yes, and so I'm trying to frantically flip through this manual to find out how to turn my hazard lights on. Like,
because mine was already on.
Because I knew I was finna be speeding.
Yep.
I was definitely finna be speeding.
And when we did go to his mama's house, we were running every light.
We got in the car. Once we found out how to turn the hazard lights on, we got in the car speeding. We didn't even know where we were going. I was like, Bethany, I think I remember how, because I wasn't.
We were on the phone
since I had got my car, we weren't dating.
Yeah.
So I didn't. And when I was going to his house all the time, my mom was taking me. Like, we didn't have cars, so our parents was bringing us to each other or whatever. And I was like, I think I remember when my mom used to take me over there how to get there.
Right.
And so all I was thinking is like State Street. And then I'm still a new driver. I don't know the city like this, so I'm just trying to be like, look for landmarks and stuff like that. Luckily, I remember some stuff, and we end up getting to the general area, and then somebody you knew sent the location, and we kept passing by the house. We kept passing by the house where everybody was at.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's not his house though. His house looks like such.
Yeah, we did. We passed it like 2-3 times.
So then
we kept going back and forth.
So somebody else you knew said he lived on what? On State Street. Somebody else that you knew said he lived on this street.
Yeah.
And so we went there, and that was the house that I remembered, which was his house. That was the house that I remembered.
Yeah, by the time we got there,
but it was
a lot of cars.
It was no. It was dark.
It was dark. It wasn't
Nobody was there. So then we went back to the original. We went back to the original house that we was working, and everybody was at his auntie house because
that's what it was.
You know, all his family kind of stayed close together. So that was auntie house. So we just got out. We see like all the older men in their truck. We don't know. It's dark. I can't see everybody. Plus I'm crying. So even if I still wouldn't be able to see if it was bright. But I think I see his cousin. I can't say these folks' name. I see his cousin come outside. And
you literally had to stop yourself.
Yes, I'm glad that I'm catching myself though.
As best friends, we talk with people's names.
Yeah,
we know them.
Yeah.
For their privacy rights.
Right, and they still live in that house. Right. So, but
it's people that we knew, y'all. It's people that we knew.
So, anyway, I see his cousin come outside, so I just go in at this point. Then I see his mom, I see Jaleel, you know, I see the family, everybody that I recognize from spending a Christmas with them. So I just started crying. I see his mom, and I go to tell her that I saw him today and what he was saying, but she couldn't hear it, you know what I'm saying? And we all just sat there crying, and then our parents told us to stay put until my mom got there and was able to like trail us and make sure we got off good, make sure you got off good, because we was going to the same place, but make sure you got off good and that you made it home, whatever. Yeah. So
y'all, when I got home, I was torn to pieces.
Yeah,
it was way worse than when we was at his auntie house. I'm just gonna be honest. Like when I got home, that's when it really hit me. It's like, bro, we were still I think this happened like during the week. We still had school.
Yeah, this happened on a Monday.
Testing time.
This happened on a Monday.
Students are taking standardized tests so they can move to the next grade and stuff.
It wasn't
half days and stuff going on and big breaks and stuff like that. Like we were literally just going to school so our attendance wouldn't get bad.
Right.
Basically. But we were done.
Because we were juniors.
We were done with everything.
The seniors after class day, they were done.
We were about to start our summer, and then when we came back from our summer break, we would be seniors.
Yeah, we had this was the week before the last week. So so this happened on a Monday.
Yep.
We get to school on Tuesday,
and
it's super quiet. Like it seemed like for one, the seniors are gone, so that did play into the part. But it's like quiet, like everybody in the hallways walking with their head down. It's like you see your friends, but it ain't no so you know, like it's like dang, like how do we even step to the how do we step? Everybody, especially our class, felt the same level of grief. It wasn't like he was closer to the football team lost so the football team taking it hard. Like everybody that came to school or that was in our grade at least, like was down. Like we all lost the same person. So then like we would go into class and everybody bored, all the teachers bored, got rest in peace mail, you know, like just Mamba number 3. We would meet so even if you couldn't go today without thinking about it.
Right.
It'll be like and we were in APEC, which is like an accelerated program or whatever. And he wasn't. So of course the regular kids, what we call them, would know who he was. But even folks in our class was like
devastated,
writing stuff on the board.
Yes,
you know,
everybody was feeling the same.
So just when you think you would get when I thought I would get a break from it, it's like I'm in my English class and everybody know Miss Ballard that play. Like
Miss Barley.
Right. We in Miss Barley or Miss Ballard class and you see rest in peace meal like on the boards. It's like everywhere. Then Dr. Smith got on the intercom and announced it. And then he went into detail about what happened. And that for me, because we were in Coach speech class when he did that. And I just broke down. And Kyra was comforting me, like everybody that was in there. It was just really, really sad.
It really was.
So, but going back to what we were even if it's not a celebrity, it's just like the way people be dying. It's like, bro, they did not die like that, bro. He did not die like that.
And it would just be really unexpected if Beyonce died, whether it was by drowning or getting shot.
Yeah, if somebody killed her, you would be like
assassinated or something.
Right.
Like,
even if she.
really like
Happy birthday! Take away!
Yeah, you liked it when I gave it to you the first time. I knew it. And then we have a crunchy shrimp roll. With me. And you